Do you sometimes feel like not doing anything? Like, or maybe oftentimes, or maybe most of the times, maybe 99% of the times, you don't feel like doing anything, even the things you love to do, the things you want to do, the things you wish to do. Here is a confession from me. I also feel the same thing. We all don't feel like doing anything. Most of the times, I don't feel like doing even the things I love to do. Most of the time, I skip on calling people, even though I really want to call them. I plan to call them. I skip it. I love going to the gym. I love just being alone, brainstorming ideas. I love making videos. But I love keeping in touch with my creator. But sometimes I find myself not being motivated to do those things, even though I love to do it. So you are not alone. And I want you to tell you that's okay, because it's human nature. It's within us, in us. Sometimes we are like that. Like, there is literally no one on earth who is always hyped up and super energetic. There's no one who always feel like doing it. There is no one like that. And especially if we are creatures of emotions, right? And emotions fluctuate. Sometimes you feel up, sometimes you don't. You feel down. One moment, this second, you can be feeling so super high, and the next minute you just feel down, like you don't know what happened, but you just don't feel like it. So first of all, I want you to know that it's okay that you feel like that. It means that you are human. It means that you are you. It means that your emotions are alive, and there's nothing wrong with that. But here is a couple of ways that you can get your emotion kicked up or started anytime you want. Number one, how is your relationship with your creator? Listen, when that relationship with your creator breaks up, when something happens to that relationship, I'm telling you this from my experience. Anytime something happens to that relationship between you and your creator, it affects a lot of things. One of my mentors used to say, or always say rather, that everything affects everything. There is no being disciplined on this side and then this side not being disciplined. Like, the moment you begin to shortcut disciplines on some others, it affects every area of your life, right? So once you have that relationship with your creator cut off, or there's some sort of inconsistency in that relationship, it begins to affect the rest of your life. And that's when even no lack of peace of mind comes from, right? Where you don't have that flow between you and your creator. So that's number one. Get back in touch with your creator. If you know that you don't have this constant relationship with your creator, if that's the first thing you will do amongst everything else, if you will do that and not do anything else, perfect. But by all means, you need to be in a constant flow with your creator. Go back, pick your Bible up, listen to the worship songs, listen, just whatever you can do, whatever relationship you had flowing perfectly well between you and your creator, do that. Number two, I want you to know that there's something called a state of flow. Maybe sometimes we get this so hyped up with chasing dreams and goals and vision, and there's nothing wrong with that. This channel is dedicated to that kind of stuff. But you have to understand that life itself has a rhythm, right? Whenever you get out of the rhythm of life, you begin to find it hard to do things. You don't be motivated. You may feel lazy. You may not have peace of mind. You may just be experiencing all kind of negativity, right? So what you have to do is to understand that your life as it is now is perfect, is going perfectly well, if only you would take time to reflect, right? So what you want to do is to be in flow with life, in rhythm with life. That is not to say you should be complacent or you should relax, but what I'm trying to say is don't get overwhelmed thinking so much ahead. Just find a way to be in flow with life. And the third one I want to say is be grateful. Find the things that have happened, even the tiniest of things. Sit down, count your blessings. Every time you don't feel good, every time you don't feel peace of mind, anytime you don't feel motivated, start checking out, start listing the things that has happened to your life that you are really grateful about. What about the nose, the air you are breathing right now? What about the fact that every part of your body is working? What about the fact that your family is still alive? What about the fact that you can call someone home and talk to them? What about the fact that you have a job? Sometimes we speak so much negativity about our jobs, but can I tell you something? That job is there as a blessing. That job is there to feed you. At least you don't go hungry every day. That job is there to clothe you, to put shoes on your feet. That job is there to do those basic needs for you while you think and plan about the future. So the job, you can count it as a blessing. Don't count it as some sort of weird thing that has happened to you by the universe. The point I'm making is try to be grateful. Be grateful for your wife. Be grateful for your kids. Be grateful for your family. Be grateful for everything that's happened to your life. One of the things that leads to lack of motivation or to no peace of mind is we get into this constant thought every day of thinking about all the things that has not happened to us, all the things that we've been praying for, all the things we want, all the things we are aspiring for. We get into this constant thought of where we want to be that we are not yet be there. But we've forgotten that a few years ago, this is where you wanted to be. So why not take the time to be grateful for it? I'm telling you, the moment you begin to you pick up your relationship with your Creator, you start being grateful, I'm telling you, you will find it in that fire within you to just do a lot of things. You just find that fire within you to be alive. So, and here is a couple of other things you can do. Listen to sounds are spiritual. Try to listen to sounds that stir up life within you. There are music you listen to that over time, it messes you up for real. There are sounds you listen to, it feels like they are doing something to you, you are flowing with it, but over time this sound birth like you are not just stable within you, like there is a hole within you, like you are just not, you don't feel fulfilled because of the sounds that you've accumulated in your brain. So listen to sound that bring life in you. Maybe you can listen to sounds about meditation. You can listen to sounds about relaxation. You can listen to sounds about being grateful. You can listen to worship song. You can listen to even people who have something good to say. But just listen to sounds that stir up life within you. Some sounds that make you want to live. Sounds that make you know that even though we aspire for more, we are good where we are right now. And also try to read. If you don't read, sometimes some things don't seem so significant, but they are quite significant on us. If you don't read, you get to a point where you don't really know if you're going forward, if you're backward, or you are stable. You don't feel it, and that leads to lack of motivation actually. So try to read lots of books. Read a book about finance, read a book about family, read a books about how to live with another person, because it's either you are married or eventually you get married. Read a book about how to relate with outside. Read a book about entrepreneurship, about mindset, about motivation, about the gospel. Try to read your Bible. Just try to find these little things, because it's the little things that matters the most. Sometimes we are looking for something heavy, but honestly, it's the little things that matters the most. Amongst every point I gave to you, the one I really encourage you to do is pick that relationship with your Creator and get back with it. Get back with it. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you got value from this video. Listen, we are new and we're still trying to grow. It will really help us if you subscribe to this channel and if you like this video. I really hope you got value. Thank you till we make another video. Please take care of yourself. Bye.